I'm a Christian that studies neuroscience, and I finally mastered how to get out of a rut because a lot of people during this time of year forget about their goals and have become almost autopilot to how they live day to day. This is how you're not going to do that because you are more than capable of accomplishing anything you set your mind to, in Jesus' name, okay? Number one, you have to realize that your mind is in control of everything. If you learn how to master your mind, you will learn how to master your routine and your life, okay? Your habits are a reflection of your thoughts. So your habits shape the way that your life look. Number one, I like using the Diamond app because it helps me remind me every single day of what my goals are. And you have this thing in your brain called the reticular activating system. The reticular activating system is a For You page in your brain. That's why when you're looking for a new car, suddenly you see that car everywhere and you're just like, oh my gosh, it's a sign from God. No, it's a reticular activating system finally turning on. When you tell your brain this is something you need to focus on, filters will start filtering in your mind to start focusing more on that. So the more that you see your goals, the more you are more likely to accomplish them. I like having goal boards. I literally have them around my room. I have my goals in pictures on them, and I see them every single morning to show my brain, to rewire my mind that those are my goals. So now my brain is literally rewired for that to be my new normal, because you have this thing in your brain. Essentially, it's like your paradigm on life, okay? Whatever your goals are in your mind, because your mind is like a dog. It always needs a task to do, okay? If you throw something at it, your brain's like, da 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 da. That's why when you don't have any goals in life, you pick on yourself and you're mean to yourself because your mind needs something to work on. It needs a problem, and you become the problem if you don't have goals in your life, okay? Number two is when you have emotions set towards those goals, that's how you know you will be able to get them done. Think about it, right? People that have a hard degree, they always finish because they have a strong why as to what's pushing them, okay? Number two with that is energy. Or energy is so powerful. So when you put your energy towards thinking of the past or thinking of other people or thinking, oh, what are people going to think about me? That energy is so strong where you could be using that and mobilizing that towards your goals, because you are like a lemon, okay? Your body's filled with a certain amount of energy every single day, a certain amount of dopamine. When you waste it on emotional baggage that you don't need, that lemon is literally squeezed and you are literally running dry, then running on autopilot all the rest of the day. So learn to use your brain for good by showing yourself the goal and making your uncomfortability your new norm. If you are comfortable, that means you are not growing. That's something I have to constantly tell myself, because when I'm in a rut, I'm like, okay, Isabella, right now I'm not growing. I'm staying comfortable, but I'm also staying in a spot that I know is going to damage me. The most loving thing that you can do is discipline yourself, because think about it. It says it in the Bible. If a father loves his child, he will discipline him. If a father hates his child, he will not discipline him. If you hate yourself, you're going to continue living the same life over and over and over again. But if you love yourself, you're going to love yourself enough to be uncomfortable so that way you can grow.